The boys rejoiced, the Bears wanted to tan their wrists. Welcome back to Fog Football. We're here with the Rangers fan reaction there. That's Clement getting his P45 emailed to him, potentially. Probably next season. I mean, it's not all Clement's fault. It's the players' fault. John Lundstrom's got to take pretty much all the blame today.
The Bears have ran out of honey.
Nah, the Bears have ran out of honey, but if you want to see player ratings, you go check it. If you want to see Celtic fans live it up, so to speak, like that song, that video's on the channel.
Live it up.
That's not the one I'm on about, but anyway, let's go. Let's go into the comment section as Michael, Seafarer Michael, pathetic.
Simple, bold, straight to the point, no lies told.
No lies told.
Michael, pathetic.
The Rangers Rabble podcast just putting their podcast into
That seems a wee bit, I don't know, that's like...
disingenuous is a word you would use.
No, I wouldn't say that. That just seems like spamming in my opinion. I know you could argue they're promoting themselves, but really, that's a bit cheap.
It is, isn't it?
Posting on the Rangers.
That's something Fog Football would do. We need to get ourselves in there.
I've never done that.
No,
I posted on our own timeline.
No, I know.
I've never posted on anyone else's timeline.
It was a joke, right? But the Rangers. Let's just go through the Rangers rabble, right? They're all
depressed.
They're all depressed, right? It's like just middle.
Although they support Rangers, so I mean, maybe they're entitled to be depressed.
But they get super chats, right? Like they're going out of fashion. Send some of them Fog Footballs way, right? See Big Martin, he sits there. Yeah, he's either got a cold or he's depressed.
Simply depressed.
Then you've got the Scott guy who looks like he lives in a fucking wardrobe. You've got the Alex guy who apparently is the voice of reason. Speaks like a shite bag. You had some guy return.
Voice of boredom.
You had a guy who returned for his hiatus today by the name of Lewis. Was calling Big John, scouse that, scouse this. And then the other guy, Ian, who just looks, I don't know, there's nothing really to describe Ian. He kind of looks like some...
Big Ian.
Big Ian. but the Rangers rabble, right, they don't cut it. I think they're all pretty boring. The Lewis guy showed a bit of passion today, but the rest of them, like, there's no rage about it. It's just, yeah, we got beat. I expected it, right? But I'll still go fucking through the players.
They're no CJ Novo, that's for sure.
No, they're no CJ Novo. That is for sure. Rangers died. Rafa Benitez there, getting up. That's a meme. Yep. Anyway, James says, Lundstrom is not welcome at Ibrox. The fact Clement started him screams poor as well. I agree with that, Big John. Declan says, send Lundstrom to Turkey now. I never want to see him train. Never mind play for Rangers again. Every single one of them should apologise to Butland, Sterling and Dessers for having to play with such a bunch of losers. You know what,
though? I mean, Rangers have got so many injury problems, though. I don't think you can just not play the players that look like they're going to be leaving. Yes, Barisic is probably gone. Lundstrom is probably gone. There's a few other players that will probably go, but I mean, Rangers have a depleted squad right now.
No, they do, but Lundstrom did not need to start this game, and Lundstrom does not need to be seen ever again, right? The rhymes are sick, because Dujon Sterling, right, can play at centre mid, and therefore you can just start Scott Wright or McCausland on the right.
That didn't rhyme, by the way, that's all I'm going to say, but I mean, Scott Wright... I think if he starts Scott Wright, though, he's going to get abused as well, man. It's like, what can you do?
No, he is, but I would rather lose the game or lose a bit down the wings than lose it in the midfield. That's where Celtic are so good, by the way, the midfield, man, the spine of their team, and that's where Rangers are so poor.
The spine, the core, the middle, the central area where they've got all these technical players that are a lot more technical than Rangers, players that are a lot better than Rangers. And that's where you normally dominate a game. Control the midfield, you control the match, and Celtic tend to win matches because they've got a better midfield than Rangers.
It's like a Triple H spine buster they hit every old firm, isn't it?
Really that simple, guys. Anyway, no wrestling talk on here. Let's move on.
Celtic now and forever. Get it right up, yees. The champions are here.
Bob Jones, can we now all finally agree the core of this team are just not good enough? Let's be honest. Local FC are awful, but we're worse. The old guard have had their chances. And other than a wee blip or two, it's failure after failure. There needs to be a massive clear out this summer. Goes without saying. I think Rangers need to move quite a few players on. I think they need to bring in quite a few players to replace them. Do they have the money, though? I mean, it's all right saying get rid of this guy, get rid of that guy, but if you don't have the funds to replace this and that, then yeah, you're going to be in trouble. So
there's a lot of players who are contract though, so it's not like they're not forced to. They will just go. It's not like they have to force them out. But do you not notice last year though, right, when the likes?
Yeah, but there's no money for them, so
yeah. I mean, there's no money for them. Aye, so what? That's better than paying their wages. Let's just save on that front. But you don't remember
Oh,
last
if
year?
you sell them, you're getting money.
Right,
And then
Nugget,
no. If you sell them, then you're getting money, and you no longer have to pay them wages. So
That's
let's not
better.
pretend like you would rather Lundstrom and Barisic have 2 years left on their contract.
No, I wouldn't. What the fuck?
You
That
would.
means I wouldn't leave.
You'd force them. You'd sell them. Someone would buy
don't
them.
talk pish.
You'd just accept a cheap offer. Of course you would.
No, you would not. Well,
Right, you would.
why's that no happened the past couple of years then?
Because they wanted to keep them.
Dead on. You talk pish.
You don't think Rangers wanted to keep John Lundstrom?
Maybe Lundstrom, never Barisic. But my point was, look at last season.
Well, hold on.
Right, listen.
No, they haven't had anyone to replace Barisic. Don't talk shit.
Yilmaz, Dujon Sterling can play left back.
Hold on. Well, at the start of the season, you didn't know what Sterling was going to be fucking like. And at the start of the season, Yilmaz shat the pants last year. So no one really rated him, and no one was confident that he could be the Rangers left back going forward.
My point is, right, see last season when the players were leaving, like Kent, Morelos, McGregor, Arfield, Hollander.
You didn't want them to go either.
No, I didn't really want any of them to go, but I accept it was an end of an era. But there was a feel-good moment around them going. It was like a...
Was it?
It was like a goodbye. No,
I thought it.
I was at the game, Nugget Cooping, right? It was a Hearts game. You should have been there, but you weren't. Right, I'll tell you what. You know what? It was sad. Most people were sad that they were going. It was a nice moment. See if they attempt the same in this Dundee game. Are you trying to tell me they're all going to be like, oh, cheerio, Big John. Cheerio, Barisic. No, they're fucking not. They're going to want to go fucking through them, and rightfully so.
Why is that?
Because they're fucking shite, that's why. Why is that? Come on.
So you're saying they respect Morelos and Kent's contribution to Rangers?
Way more than these two, yeah. And I think that just shows you the difference of one more year on top of the shit that...
So you think if Morelos and Kent stayed for this season and were equally as bad as they were last season, they wouldn't have gotten a nice send-off?
I think if Kent Morelos stayed this season, Rangers might have won the league.
There you go. They should have signed them then, shouldn't you? Extra deal. 1 year contract extension.
Yeah, but Kent and Morelos are clear of Lundstrom and Barisic. Let's get that clear.
I think it's just mad that Kent and Morelos are getting talked about as £50 million players, and you're on about, but it's good that the contract runs out, lose them for free. When has that ever been a good thing?
No, but Morelos towards the end was shit. He was. And look at Santos, he's not doing anything. I'm saying but he was never going to get back to... I'm talking...
How much were you valuing John Lundstrom in his Europa League run?
Fuck, no, maybe about 6, 7, 8 million.
Fuck, that's peanuts to Rangers. They wouldn't take that. Barisic, I'm pretty sure, was getting valued at a decent amount when he was...
Remember Roma were going to bid 11 million?
What happened?
Yeah, but that's like 5 seasons ago.
The point is, you'd rather...
5 seasons ago, Hearts were in the Championship. Alright.
That's not long ago Rangers was in the Championship. But anyway, point is, I think you would rather players be in contract so you can get a bit of money back for them.
Absolutely, but the problem with that is it means you can't get rid of them.
They need to be good to get rid of them.
Aye.
And Lundstrom and Barisic ain't good.
Yes.
And Connor Goldson's no good.
Lundstrom's on 36 grand a week. That frees up the wage bill this summer. He needs to go.
So if Lundstrom was on a 2-year deal, you don't think anyone's coming in to pay that?
No, fucking not a chance.
No English Championship clubs, no?
No.
Like a Bristol City or
Well,
something?
he's linked with that, obviously, that team in Turkey, and he's linked with Ipswich. Ipswich would suit him. A shite team. Anyway, William Armour says, if we had beaten Ross County and Dundee, we could have afforded this result. That's why we lost the league. 10 men in the penalty against us. This was no battering. Win the cup and end on a high. Don't go and talk a load of shite,
I mean,
William.
by my calculations...
You'd be a point behind Celtic with 2 games to go with that.
Although that would still give you a decent chance.
Yo, right, that would still be... Obviously, you'd take it right now. I'm not delusional. But afforded this result, it still would have been shit.
Yeah, it would have still been Celtic in pole position.
Yeah.
With Rangers hanging on. But here, you'd rather be 1 point behind than 6. So...
Well, no, absolutely. So, yeah, of course you would, but we're not. But again, the guy can say that, right? But if the team won today, they would have been 1 point ahead of this guy's predictions, and that includes beating Ross County and Dundee. Victoria says, why didn't you play Cantwell? Yeah, where was Cantwell? Why wasn't Cantwell in the day? Tom Lawrence, we can talk about Lundstrom. Tom Lawrence is a shite bastard. It was the worst creatively, the guy is fucking shit.
That's 2 games in a row now against Celtic. He's been god awful.
And that's why the problem has to land with Clement.
I would say that's actually 2 games in a row. 2 Old Firm games in a row. If John Lundstrom wasn't alive, Lawrence would have been the worst player in consecutive games.
If he wasn't alive.
Because I think he was the worst player in the last one. I think he was the worst. There was a lot of badgings, but I think he was the worst.
No, I'd agree with that.
Oh, come on, he was clearly the worst.
Diamond was pretty bad in that first half.
He was, but Lawrence was fucking
No,
shit.
Fabio Silva, he was flopping about like a fish.
I won the penalty, so give him that.
I wasn't even a penalty though.
I wasn't like, but still.
Anyway,
At least he contributed with a dive. What the fuck did Lawrence contribute?
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of talk, right? Go for the cup double. See right now, I couldn't give a fuck about the cup. Obviously, I will in 2 weeks' time. But see right now, see if your logic is, oh, let's just go for the cup. We can still do the double. Fuck the double. What about the league? The league ended the day, and people are like, oh, da 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 da.
See the cup. Like, the cup's like a pint of water that you drink the next morning after a hangover. It's not necessarily something you look forward to, but it's like it's a consolation prize. You know, it's something that maybe would cheer you up a wee bit, but it's not going to magically heal you.
Yeah, men against boys today. Celtic do like that scenario. Garfield JP says up the Celtic. Adam says know your place. Did you catch on there? No.
Know your place. Aye, boys.
Aye, right.
I just didn't react it.
Aye. There was some guy running about Glasgow sick of these jokes.
So it's like, you know, they don't have any effect on me anymore.
Good fight, but Rangers need better new players, or it'll be like this over and over. But strong fight after we went down to 10 men. That was it. Running in and tackling like a fool, killed off the game. Right. Let's go back to the cup situation. What does it do more, right? Does it do more for Rangers winning the cup, or what would be bigger, Rangers winning the cup or Celtic losing the cup?
It's the same thing.
No, it's the same thing, but what's going to have the bigger impact? Rangers winning it or Celtic losing it? Because I think Brendan Rodgers just winning the league, considering the hype around Big Brendan and the Gucci belt, what's that going to do?
I get what you're saying, and I think...
Or do you think Celtic fans are going to be like, I don't care about the two cups because we won the league? Even though they're used to...
Unfortunately, I think the cups only really come into effect when it's like part of a double or a treble. I think without the league, nobody really cares about the cups. And I don't know if I like the fact that the cup is played after the league.
No, I'd agree.
I think the Scottish Cup should be played... I actually think the Scottish Cup should be ideally played probably...
Before the split?
Maybe in between the split.
Aye.
Or maybe in between the last round of fixtures. I don't know, like, but... I don't really like the way the cup's played at the end.
I mean, I remember 2 years ago when Rangers got knocked out the Europa League and had to play the cup final like 3 days after.
It was like a fucking consolation. It was like...
It's not that I didn't care, but I didn't care. I was too soul destroyed by the Europa League final to even remotely care, but we won 2-0, so... Yeah,
and had Rangers won the Europa League, you'd have been buzzing for the cup, you know? You'd be like, oh yes, let's win another trophy, but...
So, Brendan Rodgers had all his fun, and that's all that matters. Anyway, that's what we've had all our fun. We're back tomorrow morning with a Kenny Miller meltdown. It was a meltdown for Kenny, but is it a meltdown for us? I think we took it relatively well. Apart from you going on a wee rant about Willie Gollum.
Well, why would I take it bad?
You took it fucking Willie Gollum, man.
Well, I don't like Willie Gollum's a cheat. I don't like him, right? You know what pisses me off? See that Gordon? What's his name? Gordon...
DL?
No, the other
Duncan?
one. Aye. No, you can't say that. You can't accuse people. Fuck off.
But see, he shut it down when it's Rangers saying it. Seeing it was Celtic saying it.
Yeah, but
he was lapping it up.
Look at the amount of things that are said in the world. Like, no, I mean, it's not like the guy was being racist or anything like that. He was simply... He was accusing Willie Collum of being a cheat, and that's himself accusing him of that. It's not like Super Scoreboard are accusing him of that. So as long as the guy's taking responsibility and he's accepting that he's calling him a cheat, then so what? What's Willie Collum going to do? Sue him? It's the guy's fucking opinion.
Is he going to sue us? Are you going to retract your statement?
No, I'm not retracting shit. Willie, tell you what, Willie Collum can't prove he's not a cheat.
Can you prove he is a cheat?
No, but he can't disprove it.
Fair enough, but...
There's no factual evidence here. If Willie Collum can whip out something to prove that he is indeed not a cheat, then I will say I'm wrong, but he can't, and I know for a fact he can't. Just like I'll never find evidence, unlikely, unless I raid his house and find the envelopes at Celtic.
All he's going to whip
out. You know what I mean? I can't. He'll whip out a red card and penalty to Celtic.
All he's going to whip out is a 3-leaf clover, some rosemary beads, and Brendan Rodgers' fucking lipstick. That's all Willie Collum's going to fucking...
A Palestine flag.
And a Palestine
and a tricolour.
Aye, and one of those triangle things, the Hamas shoes that they had at the game. Thoughts on that? That's a direct affiliation with Hamas, Celtic were doing the day. And what do Rangers do? Could have put all that stuff to bed, but no.
Fucking Israel puts up more of a fight than Rangers. But anyway, guys, I think we'll just leave it there.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. But anyway, guys, that is it. Rangers fans react. It was a wee bit more explosive than the Celtic one. The Celtic one was tame, but...
React? They're shite. They should be used to it by now. I don't know why they're so surprised. I don't know why they they get themselves hyped up just to lose.
No,
the
I'm
league.
not. See, honestly, see,
No, but look at the Old Firm records, man. They're fucking pants. Outside of Gerrard's run,
Gerrard's run is so underrated, by the way.
I know. See the disrespect people put on Gerrard. Oh, he only won one trophy. It's not about that. It's look how close even Rangers were to. See when Gerrard was at Rangers. Even the 2 seasons where Rangers didn't win the league trophy, they weren't far behind Celtic. You actually went. I remember going into every Old Firm game, and you felt like Rangers actually were going to win, despite them not winning the league. The Rangers have, outside of that Gerrard run, Rangers have been pants. They fucking have been.
Yeah. No, they have.
Rangers have been second best by a clear distance since 2012, outside of the Gerrard era.
Yep. And that's where we're going to leave it, guys. Steven Gerrard, come back, son. Philip Clement.
And you know what? People say he only won one trophy, right? And that's true. But here, he fucking won the most important trophy. See if you said to Rangers fans, Gerrard can only win one trophy at a spell, which one are you picking? I mean, that would be it. Well, maybe they would have rather the run end a little bit sooner.
Aye, like 7 in a row or something.
But, let's not pretend like it was, he only won a League Cup. He stopped Celtic from making history.
He did. In style.
And he basically populated Sharks in Scotland. Glasgow more specifically, so I mean, there you go.
Yep, we do love
Stevie Gerrard, the creator of Sharks.
The Sharknado. Yeah, of course. Anyway, guys, till next time. Peace.